Hey y'all, it's your girl Allie. Welcome to Infinitely Muse. Okay, so thank you to everybody that already hit that purple dot in the corner. If you haven't, what you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that purple dot so when you click on Infinitely Muse, you can be Infinitely Muse. Also, y'all, what was I gonna say? Okay, so this is gonna be a passed on loved one ancestor read for the week of December the 14th to the 20th, 2025. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. Happy Merry Christmas before Christmas. Happy Merry Christmas before Christmas. That part. So anyway, y'all know this month I've been giving y'all treat reads and little bonuses and little, extra gifts from the gifts that keep on giving. So I was led, y'all, to do like cards, with like the way your passed on loved one may have passed. So these are the cards, y'all, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to incorporate these into the ancestor reads, you know what I'm saying? Look, your girl do as she's told to do, you feel me? So that was something that I was led to do. And y'all make sure y'all check out the attribute, pulls, and then like the name pulls also. But the attribute, that's the latest new thing besides these. So y'all know your girl gonna pull 5 name cards, and then I'm gonna pull 20 of these. I'm gonna call them just passing cards until I can maybe figure, another name that I would want to name them. So, and then we're gonna get into the pool. Then I'm gonna pull you 3 more clarify. Y'all know, by now you kind of get the way the read's going. But yeah. So y'all, did I tell y'all? I'm not even sure because I'm a little spacey right now. But if I didn't tell y'all, this is your passed on loved one ancestor read for the week of December the 14th through the 20th, 2025, y'all. So I'm so stoked. I'm so ready to get into the read. Y'all know this is one of my favorite reads. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Out of all the reads, this is like one of my favorite reads. All right, y'all. So we finna get into the read, but I just want to say, I don't know if a lot of the collective are feeling like this. It just seemed like so many distractions, and like people are trying to people are trying to hold you up. I don't know if somebody feel like, I'm just saying this is just totally off of the read, y'all. It's like I've noticed, because it's like y'all saw how my phone rung one time, and then when I look at it, it says scam likely. I don't even really get scam calls like that, but for that to happen, and I'm talking about y'all this last week, when I say like, I know a lot of us are probably, especially light workers, are feeling, divine beings are feeling like you just kind of don't want to be around people. And I'm just saying this is just probably for me to because it's been all week and I did reads, and like I'm literally just now kind of feeling the need to maybe somebody can relate with this that's going to see the ancestor read. It's like, it seems like, because I know somebody playing in our energy, I can tell, you know what I'm saying, and they're doing it heavy. But like I said, we are getting pinches, but baby, that punch they finna get. So it's like, I've noticed within the last week, y'all, really like week and a half, it's just been a lot of like stagnation. It is not like on my part, it's more like adder, you know what I'm saying? Like every single time, y'all, I went to the store, the person in front of me is like a hold up, and it's like literally, it's like I'm on my way to do something, or I probably just got out and I'm like, okay, I go run by here and do this, and it's like I literally have to like go. It's like, dang, I can't take care of what I need to take care of here, so now I got to go back this way. Or it's like I'm literally like, y'all, every store that I went in for the last week and a half, it's like the person in front of me was having problems like with their credit cards. It's like their payments. It's like literally, I'm talking about. Like this done happened to me like 5 times in the last week and a half, and it's like, what is going on? And then it's like, I know what's going on, but like I said, because maybe it's gonna come out, I don't know, like maybe this is where all the reads are kind of collected in a way. So maybe I don't know why I just feel the need to share that. But that kind of triggered, I guess, my phone ringing like that did when I looked. I'm like, they don't even, come on now. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you just called me to distract me. Y'all know I was like, this is my favorite read. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I think this is like my favorite read out of all the reads so far that I do. But I don't know, like I will say, y'all just make sure that y'all are collective divine beings. Make sure that you are grounding yourself. Make sure that you are saying your prayers. Make sure that you are cleansing your energy, because I do feel heavy that it's people that are trying to stagnate, and it's not like y'all know they ain't finna have too much. Most time they ain't gonna be able to come through us, so they come through people that are around us. And I just noticed, like, I've just noticed it's like every time I go to the store, I'm trying to take care of my business. I'm not stagnated. It's just like other things. Like I went to, like, I got a call. I got ready to I need to go to the bank first to do something. And when I got ready to leave, y'all, my car was on flat. Okay, cool. So that kind of, I kid y'all not, the last 4 or 5 times that I've walked in the store, I have been behind people that it's like it takes 5 to 15 minutes for their transaction. It's like we just stuck. I'm like, what the hell? And so, y'all, I'm talking about, like, one time it's like, and I know it's like a lot of people, like, it's people playing in the energy, because it's like I walk up to the register, you know what I'm saying, and now mind is only one person there, and then I walk up, and then just regular. So this man let me put all my stuff. I had like a basket of stuff. I put all my stuff up there. He studied. The lady had like a health card or something like that. And he was like, yeah, I can put that on there. I can't put that, you know what I'm saying? So it took her about, I say, a good 6-7 minutes, right? Well, about 6 minutes. And so instead of me getting all my stuff up, I'm like, because I thought about it, I said, okay, I'm going to give it about another minute. I'm going to just, because I'm like, come on now. So he finally got her stuff to go through. Do y'all know when this man got her stuff to go through, he just walked off like he didn't see me. Literally didn't say, ma'am, when I'm putting it up there, this is the last person, go over here, put my stuff, help me. He literally just walked off like he didn't see me. And I'm like, damn, that was rude. Then I go to the store. I'm talking about everybody in front of me. This cart was just like declining. It was like the machine was messing up. I'm like, what in the hell? And then, mind y'all, I'm on my way to work, or I'm just literally out like I'm trying to take care of my business. And it's like, then it's like, damn, you get to the register, it's like, oh, well, we don't have that. Or it was just weird. It's just been really kind of weird. I know what it is, though. But, sometimes we don't pay attention to stuff like that. But y'all know I pay attention to everything. And I just noticed, I know that it's someone that is really playing in the collective energy, because it's like I see it, you know what I'm saying? Even the fact that my grandchildren got sick, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just see it and I feel it, and I'm just gonna say this, and I know this, I mean, this is a passed on loved one, Ancestor read, but I don't know, I just feel like I need to address it in this read, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I know why. Because somebody's gonna pass. Somebody's going to pass that is playing in the collective energy. That's why I was led to do that in this read. And when I tell you they're heavily playing with that shit, they're heavily playing with, because when I tell y'all, it's like everywhere I go, every time I try to make moves to take care of my business, it's like I'm being stalled. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like I'm not being able to take care of it. It's like, but I'm just being stalled. Like, y'all, I went to get my tire. Well, I had my tires on warranty. I can't find the receipt. So I called the people. Oh, we got to look at the DOT number. So I'm like, you just can't pull it up in the system? Oh, I don't see that, your name or that number or whatever. So I'm okay. I'm like, well, I can't find it. So I'm like, cool. So I'm like, I'll just go to the tire shop. They good tires. So I'm like, I'm going to just get them patched or whatever. Get it patched. Go to the tire shop. Oh, you cracked your rim. So I literally still haven't got my tire fixed. So like tomorrow, probably I'll be getting my tire fixed. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew the tire had a nail in it. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, I had been a little lazy, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna put some air in it, and then I'll go get the ticket, to get the tire swapped out, because I got warranty on them. So anyway, y'all, just to say, like, it's just stalling, you know what I'm saying? And like for me to pick up on all the stalling on the outer, that is people like really heavily playing with the collective, like sending stagnation energy, you know what I'm saying, unfocused energy, you know, chaos energy. They're sending it heavy. So y'all just make sure that you are prayed up, you know what I'm saying? So like if you connect with this read or whatever, just make sure that you, because for me to pick that up in this read is let me know somebody that is going to connect with the ancestor read that I do this read. You probably feel like that, you know what I'm saying? Or you might have not really paid attention to it, or you know what I'm saying? But I'm the type of person, I don't believe in coincidences. I think everything's kind of like signs in a way. So it's like for me to be held up, it's like you can't hold me up personally. So you're doing stuff, you know, around me to try to agitate me and throw me off. But it's not. It, like I said, it's pinching me a little bit. It is, you know what I'm saying? But it's not punching me. You're gonna get the punch. And to be honest with you, for me to pick it up and to pass on loved one reads, yeah, somebody's going to have some losses, like dead ass. And when those people that are connected to you go to have those losses, and they loved ones go to popping up in this past on loved one ancestor read, if it's not them, then maybe they'll understand. Go into the new year with some different energy, because clearly y'all stuck on some fucking foolery, like seriously. But I'm gonna, you know, come on down, and we're finna get into the past on loved one read, you know what I'm saying? And y'all know I always tell you, if you want, you know, some messages, what I gotta do is hit that purple dot, just, you know, where you actually can receive, you feel me? So yeah, but that's something that I definitely felt like I need to share with you all, with that just happening like that. Cause yeah, I'm talking about heavy edit, back to back. Like, I don't think they have a job type shit. Like, I think the job, that is their job. Let me just sit up here and do dumbass shit, send negative energy toward the collective and their family. Right? Well, it's pinching, and y'all know it's got to pinch for them to get the punch. So yeah, we're taking pinches. But guess what? When that punch happened, like I said, check those names, reads out, you know, and those attribute cards, and they will kind of even let you give some insight of who playing in your fucking energy, for real. And y'all know the devil worshiping cult shit came out in the attribute card, and like I said, I felt it. I feel it, and I know like someone that's going to some of the collective that view this will y'all are, you know, you'll resonate with what I'm saying. So y'all know I always tell y'all get these reads like in the present, you know, of that week, a week past, or a week in the future, or like whenever you see the read, just give it 3 weeks past, 3 weeks in the future. It should resonate if you're led to click on the video. And like I said, if like how you kind of know maybe if something is for you, just read the title or the description, and it kind of should kind of like, oh yeah, I'll resonate with that, and click on it. You're probably gonna get some kind of clarification. But yeah, let's get into this name pool, y'all. These, you know, start the read. But yeah, I just want to share that. I was just led to share that with the collective. Just, you know, I mean, I get it comes to me like that. But yeah, but like I said, you might notice it, you might not notice it, or like when you see this read, you might be like, you might resonate in the moment, like, damn, dude, that is kind of happening to me. And that's another way to let you know that someone is playing in your energy, sending you negative energy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, for me to pick it up in the past on loved one read, they might even be sending you death energy, right? But guess what? It's gonna it will not prosper in the collective life. All it's gonna do is be return to sender. Make sure you're doing your return to senders. All right. Matter of fact, I return all negative energy sent to me back to its rightful owner, the karmic. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against the collective shall prosper. We are highly favored and protected by the Most High. All right, y'all. Let's get into this. Let's get into this read, y'all. Okay, let's get back. You know, cause child, that was a little serious. Y'all don't know why they keep messing with me on my Ancestor, my favorite reads. Like, come on now. Like, out of all reads, this the one they really be mad about. Okay. Hold up, y'all. Give me a second. clear my energy a little bit more, because I want to get precise, clear, accurate messages, and I don't want to, like, my energy to be off where the messages are not flowing like they need to flow. All right, y'all, let's go. Oh my, y'all know what I just got through saying. Let me see if I can pull that up, y'all. Because this is that what I tell y'all, the reads always be reading for me. These reads read for me, for sure. So I know they read for you, collective. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can pull this up, y'all, to show y'all how accurate I know these reads be. What was that at? I think that was in my cup. Okay. So I want to get the name right. Did I say, y'all? Because I had made sure I had screenshot it. So y'all had what's it? Oh wow. Okay, so we just gonna say this, y'all. The name Brittany, Beatrice, Brianna, Rena, Eleanor, Elena, Elaine, Esther, Elise, Ella is going to be significant for sure. I don't know if that's who doing negative energy, sending it. I don't know if you're the person that they're sending it to. So either or. Either that's the sender or you're the receiver. But for me to, yeah. Let's get into this read, baby. They just trying to distract me. We finna get this read out. I got time for that. We're done. We're done. We're moving on. We're moving forward. Child. Okay, that's one. 2. 3. Somebody name could be Yolan. Someone name starts with an X. Somebody name could be Yardley. Someone name starts with a Z. Zendale. That's just a message, y'all. Stay tuned. If that connects with you, stay tuned. You know, that's unique. Okay, y'all, so I need one more card. Well, dang it. Flipped over. Alright. Thank you, spirits. Okay. Alright, y'all. So, I just can't. Okay, y'all. This is the last, and then we're gonna get to the read. Y'all be mindful of people that come to you and try to get you to be part of a group, or sorority, fraternity. Just make sure that everything is on the up and up. I'm gonna just put it like that, because people will, you have to just be aware, y'all. And like, if they can't get to you, they'll go to your kids, they'll go to your nieces, they'll go to your lover, they'll go to people that's very close to you, connected to you, you know what I'm saying, to get to you. And if you're not aware, you will not be able to protect yourself, and you'll get a punch sometimes instead of a pinch. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, be mindful of that, because sometimes it be the people that you least expect that will be. It's almost like they send them in to like watch you, so they can know like what you doing, what you up to, your next move, what you got going on, to see how they can penetrate your energy to delay you, stagnate you, or cause chaos in your life. I don't know why this is so heavy, but it's for somebody for sure. Whew. Just be mindful of that. Everybody's not high vibe, and everybody won't see it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna see it. So be mindful of that. You know what I'm saying? That when you know that you are aware that they can't penetrate you, just be mindful that of people that are around you. Just pay attention to their actions. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, a lot of times, when it's our niece, our aunt, our cousin, we don't do that. It's my favorite niece. That's my aunt. Oh, they, you know what I'm saying? And you don't know what they have going. We never know what people have going on in their life, really. Especially if you're not around them a lot or in their life on a regular basis. So it's just something for someone. That's just information for someone. Just pay attention to your surroundings and pay attention to people that are even connected to you. All right, y'all. So first card, name card. Someone is called or known by their or a nickname. So it could be Quan, Q, Pooh, Pookie, Nunu, Bay, Sugar, Sweets, Baby Girl, T, or like their nickname is like an alphabet like V or Hey E, or what's up M. I know a lot of people call people M if their name is Emily. What's up B? You know what I'm saying? What's up J? You know what I'm saying? What's up D? Most of the time people call people like what's up D or whatever when their name is like D. Angela's Deotra. You know what I'm saying? They just call them D. Y'all get it. Somebody's name is Pumpkin, Nell, Renee, Bug. Okay. Next card, feminine energy name, Sally. Oh, let me show y'all. My bad. Next name, Sally, Samantha, Shoemaker, Sully, Sue, Sullivan, Sudan, Sanda or Sunda, Shell or Shelly, Vanessa, Valerie, Sun, Vance, Victoria, V, Vivica. So y'all, I'm just going to say it like this. Either with these names, not only could they be, your name, someone connected to you, your past on loved one name. This could be the people that are, these are people that are sending negative energy toward you, or either you or the person that is receiving it. Just point blank, period. Female, Mary, Patricia, Linda, Barbara, Elizabeth, Jennifer, Maria, Susan. Female, Dana, Sylvia, Grace, Wendy, Kansas, Bernice, Regina, Lorraine, Connie, Anita, Emily, Gail. Nickname. So this is I feel like this is probably male nicknames. It could be a feminine, but I feel like this is male nicknames. Either it's like when you was a kid, or like this is what they call you. Bubba, Bambino, Munchkin, Monk, Nugget, Honey, Bun, Bunny, or Jelly Bean, Firecracker. Oh, let me show y'all. My bad. And I'm telling y'all, with these name cards, if it's not you, collective, you know, like if the name is just not you, you know what I'm saying, just let you know that you got a message, somebody's doing something to you. The name, if it's not you and you see somebody that's connected to you, it could probably be that person sending you negative energy. I'm gonna put it like that, you know what I'm saying, or somebody trying to get to those particular people to get to you. So be careful with that, y'all. Be careful with that. You know, it could be something that's like, say you're an uncle, and say you're a nephew, and then you got an uncle, and say some group or something comes towards you, or some person come towards you and want to befriend you, or be like, hey, come hang out with us or be part of our group. You're like, cool, it seemed, you know, nothing, you know, so you go and you hang out, and all of a sudden they might start asking you little stuff about your uncle. Oh, that's your uncle. Oh, I know your uncle. What your uncle got going on? Or, you know, you see your uncle, you know, that type of energy. Pay attention to it. That is like so relevant to someone. All right, y'all, let's get these passing cards. I'm gonna pull 20. Baby, I don't know why they're playing, because, baby, you know I'm going to read. The reader's going to read. You feel me? It might take a little bit longer than what I anticipated, but it's going to read. Yeah, every time. You feel me? So they might well play with somebody else. Shit, maybe when them passed on loved ones of theirs come out popping in these goddamn reads, they'll leave you alone. Collective. And that's just what it is, what it is. Let me tell you something about that, about me. You not finna send no death magic toward me and it gonna hit me or anybody I love, baby. It's gonna hit you or all your loved ones. I'm trying to tell you. And I'm gonna look, I'm gonna read them to you back. You know what I'm saying? When it hit them. That's some weird ass shit. I mean, I feel it strongly. And I'm so irritated because, y'all, this is like my favorite read. Like, this read right here is like, I look forward to doing these reads. You know what I'm saying? I love these reads. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, y'all could have popped your ass up any other read, but now you're popping up with messages and stuff in this read. But that's okay. I know why. Because I'm going to be reading you your past on loved one information. Give it a week or 3. That's crazy. My word is my freaking bond. I promise you that. And you'll know a collective when you, oh, my auntie passed. Oh, this happened to my loved one. It won't happen to me. It won't happen to my partner. It won't happen to my mother. It won't happen to my grandkids. It won't happen to my kids. You hear me? So take it how you want to take it. Collective. Y'all feel me? They're going to take it how they want to take it. Shit, stop playing with people. That is so weird. They're doing it. Baby, that backfire finna be real. And then, you know, like when I say, y'all, we might take punches, like, you know, we might have distant loved ones pass, because, like I said, people, I definitely know that they are playing in the energy, right? So you probably have had collective, you probably had a lot of, like, distant passed on loved ones. Like, I'm saying passed on loved ones that you didn't really be around. It's, you know what I'm saying, distant, but you done had some loss, right? You done had some loss. Let me take this now, this one popped over. The collective, y'all, we've had loss, you know what I'm saying, but it's not loss close to us, but we have had loss. So I'm telling y'all, because we've had loss, because let me tell you, you gotta get that pinch, collective, from all that shit they doing, so they can get that punch. So we done had the loss, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we have. Guess what? When they had their loss, it's gonna be a punch, because it's gonna be close to their fucking heart. That shit is crazy. I feel it so heavy. And I don't know why. It's like sometimes you have to, people literally have to see for them to understand. Stop playing with people. Stop fucking playing with people. You're sitting there wishing somebody's child to get sick. Okay, so, you know, the collective child get a cold. Guess what? When your child land up there with flu, pneumonia, shit on their lungs, hey, I'm just saying. You wishing people to fucking die in car accidents. Guess what? When they have an accident, a fender bender, no big deal, probably don't even make a report. Guess what? When you total your shit or somebody in your family die from a fucking car accident, maybe you'll learn. Stop playing with people. And look at this shit. Did y'all see that? Look at this shit. I'm done talking. I'm waiting on the action. I ain't gotta say nothing no more. I ain't gotta say nothing no more. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do, so in case you don't want to, like, because this read is gonna be kind of long. This is probably gonna be an hour long read. If you don't want to, you know, if you just want to get into the read, I'm probably gonna like I'm a time stamp when I do certain things. That way, if you want to fast forward through some of the, you know, the read, you can. If you just want to get the basic message, you know what I'm saying, you can do that. I'm through talking. Okay, I do need to take both of these. Oh, they can't. Yep. That's clarification, boo. Okay, let me see how many I got so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I need 6 more. Two more, y'all, and I'll be ready to read y'all these passing cards. And then we're going to get into the read, y'all. And that's 2. Wow. And y'all, if because like in these cards, I have no more than the same thing like 3 times. So if the same thing comes out 2 or, you know, more than 1 time, 2 or 3 times, you know, I ain't going to come out more than 3 times, I feel. I think I did like 3 cards at the most with the same message. That's just confirmation for sure of that's how your past on loved one passed, right? And so I see some of the cards have came out twice. So for sure, you know what I'm saying, I could definitely say, because like on the cards, it's like the same message, but I did them like a little bit different. None of the cards are just absolutely the same. So I'm just going to give y'all a sample with this miscarriage, stillborn, and giving birth to a child that's kind of the same. You know what I'm saying? So they let me know somebody definitely, you know what I'm saying, with the stillborn and the miscarriage, giving birth, you know, it's similar. So somebody definitely had died during birth of a child, or their child passed during childbirth. You know, it's kind of like that. But it's not the same thing. But let me see if I can give you an example of what I'm talking about, y'all. Then we're finna get to the read. You know, your girl just be trying to give you some, oh, here it is right here, y'all. The aneurysm card. Y'all gotta excuse my handwriting. My spelling is like it was late, and so I was just signing it out. So y'all see how these are both aneurysm cards that came out. So somebody passed on loved one definitely died by aneurysm, right? You see how this one says aneurysm blood clot in the brain, and this one says aneurysm could have been a smoker, brain cancer, epilepsy. So they're not going to be the same. But you die, you know. So that's what I'm saying. That's the example, y'all. Okay, so let me read them out to y'all, and I definitely will timestamp when I do these, you know. So if you want to bypass this, you can bypass it. Somebody passed on loved one, passed from respiratory failure. And I know this might sound a little bit insensitive, but y'all know since we on the topic and the message came to me. Not only did your past on loved one maybe pass like this is probably the energy that these karmics are sending toward the collective. They wish we have respiratory failure, something like that. So you could take this not only as your past on loved one, this is how they probably passed, but this is also how the karmics that are doing all this negative energy, playing with all that dark ass shit, sending all that negative energy to you, that's probably some of the things that are going to happen in their bloodline, right? And like I said, you'll see. I ain't gotta, you know, you'll see it. You'll see it. You know, all of a sudden, oh, did you hear about Aunt so-and-so in the hospital, you know what I'm saying, on oxygen, you know what I'm saying, that she needs lung transfer, all, you know what I'm saying, you'll see it. Respiratory failure. And then, y'all, this is also a way of them messing with my passed on loved one, ancestor reads. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's negative energy. Just negative energy to say that, hey, you know, this is how your passed on loved one is going to, you know, what's going to happen to you after I get my pinch. It's mean. It's kind of, you know, you can, you know, but that's just another way of them trying to, oh, look how devilish, how evil they are. Baby, when you send somebody this, you karmic motherfucker, when you send somebody this, and then they only get a code, and then you or your fucking loved one end up with this, what you mean? They're evil, they're mad, they're so, you see, you know what I'm saying? What you mean? You did it to your motherfucking self. When you play with fucking divine beings, you play with your own fucking self. Sorry, y'all. Let's get to the read. Respiratory failure, COVID, RSV, asthma, flu, pneumonia. Your passed on loved one could have died from a heart attack, collective. So it was sudden, or either they already had heart issues. They could have had heart disease, heart failure, or they could have had a defect in their heart. They could even have like a murmur, or just like, you know, a defect in their heart. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know some things, when it's dealing with the heart, some things you can only like repair. You can't really fix it, but you can repair. You know, y'all know my princess has heart issues, so you know, it is what it is. So someone hung themselves, rope, belt, sheet. If they were in jail, it was with the sheet. Someone cut their wrists. They could have cut their wrists in the tub or the bathroom or in a closet. They might have a big closet, and they like a walk-in closet. They might was found on the floor. Someone in the collective, your passed on loved one, died by a plane crash. Someone was stabbed in the lungs. They died. They got stabbed in the lungs and they died. And that's kind of going with the respiratory failure for them karmics that's playing. Somebody passed on loved one, had an aneurysm. Could have been a smoker. They could have had brain cancer or epilepsy. Y'all, I know the spelling wrong, but y'all heard me. You feel me? Somebody definitely had an aneurysm, blood clot in the brain. That's what they died from. That's what they passed away from. Someone passed over, loved one passed from giving childbirth, from having their child. So with that, y'all, I don't know if they passed from giving the childbirth, because both of the cards came out and then it says miscarriage, stillborn. So with this giving childbirth and the stillborn, I can't take this as just somebody died from giving having childbirth. Then I could take it as somebody died from having childbirth and the baby was born stillborn. Or I could just take this as somebody just had a miscarriage in the collective. Your passed on loved one. Yeah, and y'all know with that miscarriage stuff, because it's like, y'all know back for a while it was like before they overturned Roe, was it Roe v. versus Wade or something like that? Y'all know what a lot of people done forgot about. I ain't talking about, but y'all know a lot of young ladies died from miscarriages when they was doing all the people trying to go to other states and stuff like that. And since it's been so much bullshit in the news, everybody done kind of forgot about that, or maybe they done kind of let that slide. But y'all know that was happening to a lot of the young ladies, so that could have been something like really recent with the miscarriage, dying from the miscarriage. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I feel like that was like in the last year or two with the miscarriage. Y'all know what was happening, you know what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden nobody really talking about it, and I don't think that they put it back in place. So I feel like maybe some of the if they hadn't put Roe versus Wade back into the law, I think what it is, they done kind of died down on, because they was even trying to, like, if you a doctor and you give women help with the miscarriage, then we're gonna say you charge you know what I'm saying? So that was a big thing. Y'all know a couple of within the last year or two, you know what I'm saying? They even had one girl tried her talking about gross neglect of a corpse or something. The black lady, I can't remember her name, y'all, but I think she, it's like she had went to the hospital and they were just, blowing her off. Nobody really wanted to do it because it was in the middle of that, and she ended up going home having the baby in the commode. And then they done pulled up her commode, took her to jail. This woman, then went through all this, and I think that was probably like her first baby, or either, she going through a miscarriage, trying to get help and stuff like that, and then they just, that's what went on with her, y'all. I have to look up her name, but you can kind of Google what I'm telling you, and I'm pretty sure her story will pop up. So with that miscarriage, because a lot of people like, how you miscarriage? That's back in 1920. No, that's kind of recent, in the last year or two. Your passed on loved one passed that way. Poison, arsenic, freon, about prescription drugs. Somebody was putting the drugs in liquid. They could have been like putting it in liquid with like a needle or something like that. Like, how they squeeze something. Or they could have been putting it in food, like crushing the pills up or something like that. But somebody definitely was poisoned. Explosion, army, deployment, assignment, bomb. So your passed on loved one was in the army, and they died from an explosion or complications from an explosion that they were in. They were on an army deployment assignment. So it was a bomb explosion. Someone drowned in an outside pool at their house or their relative house. Somebody passed from a plane crash, and that's the second time that came out, ain't it, y'all? So somebody definitely died from a plane crash. That's the second time it came out, ain't it? Let me see. I thought I saw it come out before. Or did it not, y'all? Oh yeah, this second time. So somebody definitely passed on loved one, definitely died from a plane crash. Two planes collided, or like a plane or jet, something like that could have collided. It could have been something with the army deployment. Oh wow! So then that goes back to the explosion. somebody plane probably was shot down or something by a missile or something like that. So if this wasn't like something that happened like on the ground with a ground assignment or something like that, it could have been like an air assignment, and the plane was shot down, or either they collided with each other, and that's how you passed out loved one passed. Ooh, someone was hung. Somebody was lynched in a small town or a country town. They were found in a tree, by a tree. This is giving me truck driver vibes. Y'all know, like, at least down where I'm from, like, it was like, I'd say within the last 6 months to a year, it was like this thing they were saying, like, the truck drivers were going missing, or like getting hung or coming up missing, like in them little small country towns. So this could be, you know, and I do remember it was like 2 men that were found in trees, and they were like in country towns, y'all. And that would probably was like 8 months to a year ago. So this is very relative. This is, like I said, you know, the card is gonna tell y'all, and they just giving you clarification. You know what I'm saying, that this is your past on loved one. Someone froze to death. Somebody had frostbite. Y'all went hiking, you know what I'm saying, your loved one went hiking in the mountains, in the woods, or somebody could just been homeless, and you know they passed from being out in the cold. You know what I'm saying, I mean, it's around that time, y'all, it is cold, and like this is definitely some things that do happen, especially in big cities. This is the type of stuff that happens. You know what I'm saying, people die of frostbite, freezing to death. And y'all know, not too long ago, you know what I'm saying, this lady was staying, she was staying in the casino with her children, and the children died from freezing to death. So this is a real thing about being homeless and freezing to death, you know what I'm saying. And hopefully that ain't gonna happen to nobody in the now, you know what I'm saying. But these are real, you know, things. These things definitely did happen. This is a pass on loved one ancestor read. Somebody definitely died by a car accident, hit from the back, hit by an 18-wheeler, or a head-on collision. Stroke. Somebody had, you pass on loved one, and a collective, someone in your family died by a stroke at home. They was by themselves, so y'all found the body. Probably was calling, or just like, oh, let me go check up on so-and-so, you know, so-and-so, and, you know, you found them deceased. Somebody drove to the hospital and they got admitted, but when, you know, after they got admitted, you know, for having a stroke, they just did not recover. So it's like they turned for the worse, and they passed in surgery or something like that if they had to have a surgery. But it's like when they went, it's like they did not leave. They either died in the surgery or shortly after the surgery, and it was complications about the stroke, y'all. Somebody could have had a stroke at work or outside, and with the at work outside, I was picking up lawn care. So somebody could have been doing lawn care or work outside, like y'all know how they do public works or something like that, or something about lawn care. Somebody had a stroke and they did not recover. It was outside, so it probably was hot too, y'all, when it happened. Somebody was electrocuted. Somebody was ran over by somebody was ran over, died from a hit and run injuries. They had broken bones, probably internal bleeding. So there were just some of the things to kind of narrow stuff down, to kind of, you know, help you kind of know that the reads are for you. You know, when you put everything together, you'll kind of know, yeah, that definitely is for me. You won't have questions like, is that for you? You'll know for sure. And I do want to say, y'all, because I'm going to read how I'm supposed to read it, boo. When I was going through these cards and reading them, and y'all know, I'm going to tell you. Y'all know I was telling y'all about how people are playing in our energy, and they're wishing like a lot of effed up stuff on us. I'm just going to say this, and then I'm going to definitely get on with the pull. But I'm going to show you how I want to show you when I tell you this, so you could just be aware, so you don't feel like, oh, she's just saying stuff, she's trying to scare us, or she's just being mean or rude. No, I'm direct. We need to be, I'm direct. So give me a second, y'all. So I'm gonna just say this because I was picking up on this when I picking up on these cards. These are definitely the ways that your passed on loved one passed. When we get into this read, these passing cards will definitely resonate with you, right? They're definitely going to resonate with the passing of your loved one, for sure. They are. I'm just going to give you a couple of samples of the energy that is being sent, and that's why I'm a little bit irritated by it. So if you travel a lot, collective, there are people, especially if you travel a lot and you're taking like a plane, you fly a lot of places, you know what I'm saying? People definitely are wishing you energy of oh, I hope that something happened on the plane, maybe they're wishing your flight to be delayed, or either they're literally wishing that you have a plane crash, right? Like, something happened. But also not, and I'm gonna say this because this is for someone. Somebody needs to start paying attention to stuff. The karmics are sending us like chest, heart, respiratory failure. With the respiratory failure, the stabbed in the lungs, you could even been probably having like a lot of congestion, or like not hard, but like feeling like your chest heavy, or like just having a lot of breathing, like congestion, right? You ain't got you can take some cold medicine, whatever, but I'm just saying that's the type of shit that they're sending for sure, because it's in the cards. I picked it up off the cards. With this, y'all know I had already, before I pulled the cards, I was saying about the car accident. You wishing car accidents or whatever. Y'all see the car accident came right after I said it, and then y'all see how this ran over, hit and run, and somebody hit like internal bleeding. This is the type of energy that they're sending toward us, collective. This is what they wish. Car accidents, people hit you with cars, you get into car accidents, shit like that. And this is exactly for sure. With the hung themselves, the lynching, and the cutting your wrist, suicidal stuff, this is how they want you to be mental. Want to kill yourself. They want you to off yourself. Yeah, that's the energy that they're sending you, right? Us. These people with this aneurysm card, and then they both came out back to back. These people really want you to be mental. Headaches, you could even be experiencing headaches. You know what I'm saying? A lot of headaches, dizziness, frustration out of nowhere. You just got headaches, frustration, your head pounding, you get dizzy, you get unfocused. Like you be like, dang, what was I doing, or something like that. This is the energy that they're sending. You got to be aware. Ain't nothing wrong with you, and all of a sudden you just forget like where you at or what you supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Or all of a sudden you like, I was fine, I don't know why I got a headache. The energy they are sending you. This miscarriage, stillborn, giving childbirth. These people sending death magic to you if you're pregnant and your damn child. If you have a baby, if you have children, I'm talking not like 18 and above. If you have children under 18 years old, or if you're pregnant, they want you to have a miscarriage, or they want your kids to get sick, get hurt, pass away. And it is what it is. I don't sugarcoat shit. Yes, it sounds a little rude, direct, like dang but that's what they doing. If you don't know, then you won't be able to be aware. You know what I'm saying? You won't be able to be aware to catch it. So yeah, like I said, you're having a lot of stagnation, a lot of stuff like, dang, I'm finna go do this now, I'm held up. You know what I'm saying? You're having headaches, getting dizzy, forgetting what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Discombobulated. You know what I'm saying? Your children probably are getting like colds, and you having respiratory issues like congestion. Your children having respiratory issues, congestions, and like colds. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's pinching us. You can even have like deaths of like family members that are like distant, like my sixth cousin, or like my auntie on my mama's side I never met. Like that type stuff. This is the type of stuff that's pinching us, right? But guess what? That punch gonna hit them right here, and I'm gonna leave it at that. And you gonna know exactly after this read, and when you wait, give it a week or 3, and you'll understand, you'll see it, and you'll know exactly who doing what. All right, y'all, let's get into this read. I might need to, because this going a little bit longer than I thought. I might have to make a phone call right quick. Because let me see where I'm at. Then I might have to pause it. I'm probably going to have to pause it, y'all, for a minute. Because I don't want to start the read and then have to stop it. So I might have to pause it because I do have to get out and about. Y'all, I haven't even ate today. And it's like 5:48 and I haven't ate today. So I'm about to go eat. And I'm supposed to be going for 6:30, but I'm thinking I'm going to just go for 7. So I'm probably going to end up pausing it in about 20 minutes. But let's get into this pool, y'all. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm being so like direct, because I know it seems like it's a little bit rude and a little harsh, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's something that's going to inform you, to help you, then I'm going to say it. I don't care how nobody take it or whatever. I'm going to say it, because at the end of the day, people need to learn how to raise their damn energy and stop doing weird stuff. Oh, well, I was trying to put them back in there like, no. Okay, my bad. Let me get one for the first one. This one. Okay. I sure was going to put them back in because it was like 3. I was like, if it's 2, I'll take them, but if it's more than 2, I'm like, Okay. Brown could be significant. That could be a color, passed on loved one, favorite color, your favorite color, funeral color, or that could be somebody's last name, Brown. Ooh. Y'all see it? Baby, I don't. The cards don't read, boo. Baby, the cards gonna clarify your girl every time. You feel me? The cards supposed look. I'm like, let me use the cards to clarify. Nah, the cards, shit, they gonna clarify me, boo. Do you hear me? Whew. See, that red card keep showing up. Ooh, oh, what is it? All right. 1, 2. It's 3, but I feel like I'm supposed to take these, y'all, because y'all saw how they stuck in my hand. Let me get one more card. Red is significant for sure. Your past on loved one favorite color, your favorite color, the funeral color. It says, message from your past on loved one. I have an unborn baby on the way. Take care of my gift. Thank you. And then these cards say, you will smell me. And this one says, I wonder if your soul is at ease. I can't make this shit up. It fell out. I'm telling y'all. Y'all see how these cards clarify me? Stop playing with me. Just as sure as I'm telling y'all somebody playing in your energy collective, y'all see how these cards clarify me. I'm telling you what's coming out before it even come out. You hear me? And y'all know I usually go ahead, since I got the layout, go ahead and read them, but I'm led to just go ahead and pull 8 more and lay them in the middle. And then I'm going to read. Then I'm going to read. Then I'm going to start reading them, y'all. The messages. That's 1. And then, you know what? Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna pull 5 more times, y'all. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a lot. 4. Black could be significant. There's somebody's name, or somebody likes to wear black, or somebody is black, African American. What I was on, y'all? 5. So I think I need to pull 2 more. That's 1, and then 1 more, y'all. I think that's what I was. Yeah. Ooh, they trying to confuse you, girl. Okay, y'all. So what I'm gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna read these and I'm gonna put them to the side. Then I'm gonna pick up the layout and read those messages. So it says, I'm healing, store shooting. And y'all, for some reason, the last couple of weeks, I've been picking up, like, yes, this is the way, like, this is what happened with your past on loved one. But to be honest with y'all, I've been picking this up, like, in the now, within the last week or so. So I don't, like, where I've been at, like, where I stay, I ain't seen nothing on the news about a store shooting or something like that. But I feel like this is kind of like something that's going to be in the now. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't seen nothing on the news, but I just feel like this is something that's happening in the now, too. I miss you so much, Grandma. Paw. So that's a baby, that's a child, you know. Or, you know, like somebody missing. Well, it could be an adult missing their grandma and their paw, especially if you were raised by your grandmother or your grandpa. Was our favorite niece. Pass on loved one message. I feel stuck between worlds. Y'all know when I get this card, this is either a child or a disabled person's energy to me. You know, like this person probably said they talk to God a lot. A guy told me this, or, you know, they talk like when they talk like they just talk to God, like they talk to you. You feel me? Pass on loved one message. Your healing makes me happy. Pass over loved one. Miscarriage, stillborn. Y'all know they came out in the passing cards. Pass on loved one message. I will visit you in your dreams. You will receive clarity. Somebody's going to have a very vivid dream, almost like your passed on loved one is there. Could be something about somebody sitting at the end of your bed looking at you, talking to you. Pass on loved one message. Play my song, do my dance. Found or murdered in a vehicle, car, truck, SUV. Pass on loved one message. You will find or receive my body remains. Pass over loved one, child, baby up to 12 years of age. You definitely had a candlelight visual. You spelled their name out. Or in the candlelight visual, you know, their name was spelled out. Pass over loved one, put in luggage, green, black, brown. This could be feminine energy. Pass over loved one, aunt. Pass over loved one, answer. Yes, a family member, family friend, associate, child, parent, spouse, co-worker is my murderer. Racist murder, police, terrorist attack. And y'all, that could even have to do something with y'all know I told you about that lynching, them lynchings and the truck drivers and stuff like that. Police could have been involved. You, survivor's grief. I wish it was me. Or why, God? Why did you take my loved one? Somebody could have lost their child, a partner, a spouse, or like a parent that they were really, really close to. Drive by. Burgundy. Pass on loved one, favorite color, your favorite color, funeral color. And y'all know when I get the burgundy card, I always say brown and coral could be significant also. The color brown and the color coral, or either the last name brown or either the name coral. You, pass on loved one, what happened? Unexplained death, tragic, sudden. The family is waiting on an autopsy. So y'all definitely had an autopsy for your passed on loved one to see what was the cause of their death. So that's giving me, it could have been major things. I mean, it could have been multiple things that could have caused their passing. So that's like, I'm getting like somebody could have been beaten and shot. Somebody could have been drowned in some about fire. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta know, like, was they alive? Did they die from smoke inhalation, or did they die from the fire? Like if they were burnt in a house fire. If they got shot and maybe beat, did they die from like the blows to the head, their body, or did they die from the gunshot? That type energy, y'all. All right, let's get this spread read. Pass over loved one, 26 to 40 years of age. You, I am still angry. Pass over loved one message. Stop worrying. I'm in a better place. Pass over loved one is a donor. Green. Pass on loved one favorite color, your favorite color, funeral color, or this could be somebody's last name also. Message. I didn't get to say goodbye. Someone was killed for life insurance. Pass over loved one parent. Brown. Pass on loved one favorite color, your favorite color, funeral color, someone's last name. Death by drowning. So y'all know, like the drowning in a pool at a relative's house came out, and then it's just death by drowning. So some of y'all passed on loved ones definitely died through drowning. Death by while having surgery. And y'all, this could even go with the, and I'm just giving you, this could even go with the, like when I told y'all about the miscarriage, somebody could have been having a C-section or something like that. And they passed. That would be, childbirth, giving childbirth. Passed over loved one, uncle. Somebody was assassinated. Y'all know that's upper. I dream about you. Y'all know I told y'all somebody was gonna have like a vivid dream about their passed on loved one, like sitting at the bed, at the end of the bed, talking to them or something like that. I feel like masculine energy, feminine, like a feminine probably talking to a masculine energy or something, like younger masculine energy. You dream about them a lot. Red, passed on loved one, favorite color, your favorite color, funeral color. Pass on loved one message, I am looking over you and protecting you. Okay, y'all, so I feel like, see what time it is. So what I'm going to do right now, I know I'm doing this a little bit different, but y'all know I don't even like, for me to channel like and do this a whole different damn read, but shit, however it come to me, that's how I do it. Y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pull these last 3 name cards. I feel like I need to go ahead and do that before I get into the pause it and read it as a message to you. So that's 1, 2. Ooh, well, darn, that's 3, because that just was like, okay, that's 3. I'm gonna take them just 3. You know what? It's telling me this. So this is 3 card, but it's told me to pick it up and read this. What's on here? Female nicknames: Kitty, Cat, Pinky, Mama, Cookie, Buttercup, Doodle. So this gonna be significant with the read, y'all. Okay, now I can read the what is this? Now I can read the other. Okay, female nicknames: Sugar, Sugar Plum, or somebody call somebody Plum. Muffin, Peach, Bird or Birdie, Sunny, Sparkle, Honey. I think that's the second time Honey came out, so somebody definitely is called Honey. Penny, Winnie. Evelyn, Eve, Edie, Erin, Elise, Ebony. Male: Maverick, Ethan, Sean, Tyler, Wilder, Lamb, Hunter, Mason, Jordan, Riley. And with this Mason, that could be somebody's name, or y'all know what the fuck coming up. It could be a Mason. You know what I'm saying? That's doing this weird ass. Somebody connected to the Masons. Is what it is. Pretty sure. What's new? What's new? Alright, y'all. So I'm definitely finna pause it, but y'all know I don't like for the cards to be together like this. So let me just mix them up before I put them up. I don't like for them to. Okay, let me do it, y'all. All right, so okay, y'all. So I definitely trying to keep track of time, y'all. I definitely will see. Do I need to pull anything else, or do I just need to clarify? No, I'm good with this. So y'all, I'm gonna pause it and go through them and put them as messages, and when I come back, I'm gonna pull and I'm gonna clarify. So yeah. So y'all give me 1 second. Alright, y'all. So you're back. Okay, y'all. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 stacks of messages, and this is the one card that I couldn't put to one stack because I feel like this will resonate with multiple of the stacks. You all definitely had a candlelight visual for your passed on loved ones, right? That's going to resonate with multiple, so I didn't put it in the stack. And then I had these two cards right here that I feel like will resonate with the second and third message. So it's the passed on loved one, baby, child, up to 12 years of age, and then you, the survivor's grief. I wish it was me. Why God? You questioning God. Why that happened to your passed on loved one. So let's get into the first message. Passed on loved one, parent. Passed over loved one is a donor. Had that heart at the bottom of their license. Passed over loved one, 26 to 40 years of age. Passed over loved one, aunt. Passed over loved one, put in luggage, green, black, brown. Somebody passed on loved one could have been murdered by their lover. That could have been shot and then wrapped up into like blankets or something like that and put outside somewhere. Second message, and y'all know I told y'all the two cards probably resonate with this one. In the next messages I'm gonna read. Passed over loved one message. I feel stuck between worlds. Y'all know this is a child, disability, a person with physical, mental disabilities. But that's the energy I get off of it. Brown, passed on loved one, favorite color, your favorite color, funeral color, or that could be your last name. Death by drowning. Passed over loved one message. You will find or receive my body or remains. Found or murdered in a vehicle, car, truck, SUV. Passed over loved one message. Play my song, do my dance. Passed over loved one message. I will visit you in your dreams. You will receive clarity. You're going to have a very vivid dream. Feminine energy about your masculine that passed away. You, I'm healing. The color red is significant. Passed on loved one, favorite color, your favorite color, funeral color. You, I dream about you. You definitely dream about your passed on loved one. Now keep in mind the passed on loved one, child, baby up to 12 years, and the survivor's grief cards. Definitely could have resonated with that in this next message. You, passed on loved one, what happened, unexplained death, tragic, sudden, the family is waiting on an autopsy, so you definitely have to get an autopsy to find the cause of your passed on loved one death. Passed on loved one answer, yes, a family member, family friend, associate, child, parent, spouse, co-worker is my murderer. They knew their murderer, knew of their murderer. You, I miss you so much, grandma, papa, y'all know that's child energy. Assassinated. Y'all know that's upper. Green, passed on loved one, favorite color, your favorite color, funeral color. And that could be someone's last name. You, I am still angry. Okay, next messages. Passed on loved one message. Your healing makes me happy. Was our favorite niece. Passed on loved one message. I'm looking over you and protecting you. Passed on loved one message. Stop worrying. I'm in a better place. Physically, she's not with you, but mentally, spiritually is. Drive-by. Store shooting. Message, I didn't get to say goodbye. Passed over loved one, miscarriage, stillborn. Death by having surgery. Y'all know I said this could be somebody's passed on loved one could have had like a C-section and it was complications with maybe like a lot of bleeding, couldn't stop bleeding or something like that. Or either this could be, I'm picking up on the energy of somebody within the last 2 years, maybe your passed on loved one passed from like a miscarriage, complications by not getting the care. You know, y'all know the care. Racist murder. Y'all look at the name reads. Racist murder. Police terrorist attack. Passed on loved one, uncle. And y'all know I'm picking up like them truck drivers. Someone was killed for life insurance. Somebody uncle was killed for life insurance. Masculine was killed for life insurance. Color burgundy is significant. Passed on loved one. Favorite color, the funeral color, your favorite color, and the colors coral and brown. Always significant, you know, that goes along with this, y'all. That could be brown, the last name, which that's twice, right? Or either it could be somebody's name could be coral. First name could be coral. So if this resonates with you, y'all, I'm gonna actually pull y'all 8 more. I'm gonna pull 8 more to just give you clarification. If the read didn't resonate with you, just stay tuned. Click the purple dot. You know what I'm saying? If you in a I ain't even get to say if you know in a good healing process. You know, like I said, click the dots. You know what I'm saying? The purple dot, and you know, just stay tuned. But if you're not in a good healing grieving process, y'all know I used to say this at the beginning of the read, but I was unfocused. Y'all just click the purple dot and just, you know, bypass the reads and then just come back at a later date. You know what I'm saying? I always date them, you know what I'm saying? So you can always come back and look, you know what I'm saying? So like if this resonated with you, anything in the read, stay tuned. You might get some more messages out of the cards. I'm gonna pull 8 more. But if not, y'all have a great evening, you know what I'm saying? You know, hopefully the energy where it ain't got, you know, what goes, well, I ain't gonna say up must come down, because they sending us some down energy. But I will say, so if we're in down energy, we get little pinches, we gonna go up, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but y'all just stay tuned, be vigilant about who's around you, you know what I'm saying, and your energy, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, because you know, when you know better, you can do better, you know, and it is just what it is, y'all. So I'm definitely finna go ahead and pull these 8 cards to clarify this. These cards right here ain't gonna do nothing but clarify this right here of what the read. You know what I'm saying? If the read didn't, you know, nothing kind of, you know, resonate with you, just click the purple dot and then just stay tuned, like I said, you know. But if the read was reading for you and like you was picking up on, you in the same energy, you know, you resonate with what I'm saying for us with the negative energy, the stagnation, you know, the pinches, you know what I'm saying, stay tuned. So let's see what else, you know, let's get some clarification. This is 1. Two. Color purple could definitely be significant. 3. 4. 5. Ooh. 6. 7. I just told y'all. I didn't know what that was, but I was just like, let pick. So 7. I knew she was coming out. Okay. Alright, y'all. So all these cards right here going to do is clarify what's already been in the read. You know what I'm saying? It's giving you some more clarification what we already done picked up on. Okay. You got an answer. The answer is no. Whatever question you got, you know what I'm saying? The answer is no. Pass on loved one, say no. So either they telling you that whatever you're asking is no, or if it's like something that maybe somebody coming towards you, you don't know if you need to say yes or no about a decision, The answer is no, don't do it. Okay. Died at home. Died at home. So this could have been like the person with the heart attack, stroke, something like that. Hospice care. I did not suffer. And y'all know, like, this the last week I picked up on this card with the I do not suffer, and I'm picking up again. This purple and this I do not suffer niece. Don't stop worrying. She in a better place. She looking over you, protecting you. She didn't suffer. You made her life a lot easier. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Passed on loved one, found on couch. Passed on loved one, grandfather. That resonate for somebody. Passed on loved one messages. Thank you for doing my nails. Passed on loved one messages. I love you, granddaughter. Oh, I love you too, grandma. Death by strangulation. This could even be dealing with that hanging. Message from passed on loved one. I have an unborn baby on the way. Take care of my gift. Thank you. Y'all know they came out before in the pool. So somebody definitely got an unborn baby on the way that passed. Take care of that baby. For sure. Passed on loved one message. Pray on it. Let go and let God. Death by house fire. And y'all, somebody probably just started smelling smoke out of nowhere. Or if you don't just start smelling smoke, if your passed on loved one died, fire, explosion, something like that. And this could even go back to the deployment. Even though you weren't there, it's just the fact you probably just started smelling smoke. It could be something like that, or they had a distinctive smell, like they wore a certain cologne, or they smell a certain type of way, like baby powder, like cake, like they only wear a certain type of cologne, or they only bath with a certain type of soap or body wash. You're gonna smell it. They had a distinctive smell. If it's not just smoke out of nowhere. I look at your pictures often, and then now I'm here, y'all. Somebody used to smoke, and you're gonna start smelling like cigarette smoke. If they cigar or cigarette smoke. I look at your pictures often. Somebody smoked cigars. Fat cigars. Death by plane crash. Could have been in the army. Somebody that was in the army could have smoked cigars. U.S. Army. Camouflage. They had the little hat, like the whole uniform. Ooh, I don't guess they was like National Guard. I don't know. Okay. Death by plane crash. Y'all know they came out in the passing cards, right? Twice. So somebody definitely passed on loved one, definitely plane crash, died by a plane crash for sure. Somebody had a tragic death, bomb. Y'all know they came out plane crash. Y'all know whenever I get this card, I say this something. I feel like a plane crash or something like so. Somebody for sure. Your passed on loved one died through a plane crash or like an explosion. Death by heart attack that came out in the passing cards. Passed on loved one, great grandparent. And y'all, why I wanted to say I was finna say great grandfather, but this say great grandparent. Passed on loved one message. Justice will be served in the 5D and the 3D on earth and in heaven. Purple. Passed on loved one. Passed on loved one. Favorite color. Your favorite color. Funeral color. Passed on loved one. Found in a vacant house. Y'all know I said something about I was picking up somebody probably was killed by their lover, shot or strangled, and they was wrapped and stuff and put like outside somewhere. Okay, y'all. So this could have, with the vacant house, this could have even been something where they were found like in the house. Like maybe they stayed with the lover left, and then after they left, people came and cleaned or something like that, and they found a body. Something like that, y'all. Could have even happened. So that was your Passed on Loved One read, y'all. I made it just in time. It is 6:27. Okay, y'all. So I made it just on time. Look at God. Ain't it good all the time? Okay, y'all. So thank you to everybody and hit that purple dot. Hopefully, y'all got some good, clear affirmations with the way I did the read. I know it's a bit long, and y'all from time I will just kind of maybe post like what I did, what in case you don't want to like look at it all. But if I was you, I would, because it's messages in there. Like for sure, and it's definitely a message for the collective that resonate with this, because if you sometimes when you don't know how to protect yourself from certain stuff. So yeah. But anyway, until next time, y'all, have a great evening. Bye.